This is True and Scary. I am your host, Joseph. The Pittsburgh Serial Murders.
Welcome to True and Scary Stories from around the world. Joseph, if host for this intriguing podcast about true and scary stories. Now you can subscribe with Joseph and get extra behind the scenes fun stuff, videos and so much more. Join the True and Scary community today for $2 a month, and remember, don't be so scared.
The Pittsburgh Serial Murders refers to the killings of one man and four women in Pittsburgh, California in late 1998 and early 1999. At the time of the killing, the city had a high crime rate, which, coupled with the recent murders of several people, culminated in public outcry from both the public and the media for a resolution to the situation and capture of the supposed serial killer. Despite an investigation by the FBI and a financial reward for the killer's capture being offered by the then governor of California, Gray Davis, none of the murders were ever solved between November 9th, 1998 and January 9th, 1999. 5 deaths thought to have been the work of a single offender were recorded in Pittsburgh. They were the following: Michael Tan, 27, found in a ditch on the outskirts of North Parkside Drive on November 9th, 1998. Investigation into his death revealed that he had been beaten and then drowned in the ditch approximately 6 hours prior to discovery. Tan was a resident of Concord and, according to his relatives and acquaintances, had no personal connection to Pittsburgh. During a search of his apartment, the police note that it had been ransacked, suggesting that Tan was likely at home during the robbery and was killed by the intruder in order to get rid of any witnesses. He is the only male victim of the killer. Lisa Diane Norrell went missing on November 6, 1998, after leaving a quinceanera rehearsal class in nearby Antioch and returning home alone. Her body was found near a landscaping business on the highway between Pittsburgh and Antioch on November 14th. She had been strangled to death. Jessica L. Frederick, a prostitute, was found stabbed to death in an auto wrecking yard on Harbor Street and Industry Road on December 5, 1998. Her body had been dumped next to a road mostly occupied by truck repair shops and salvage businesses. Rachel Cruz was last seen in Pittsburgh on the evening of December 13, 1998, and her body found in a ditch off California Avenue 2 days later. She had been strangled to death. Cruz was a drug addict and spent a lot of her free time in the company of pimps and prostitutes. On that same day, another prostitute was found badly beaten in a portable toilet in Bay Point, not far from Pittsburgh. She was able to provide a limited description of her assailant, whom she claimed was a Hispanic male driving a dark Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Valerie Dawn China Schultz's body was found on January 8, 1999, in a ditch out in the wastelands of Pittsburgh. During the subsequent investigation, it was established that Schultz, who lived in Bay Point between 1991 and 94, had been arrested for prostitution. In 1994, she moved to Weyburn, Minnesota, but had returned to Pittsburgh just a week prior to her death to stay at a local motel. While interviewing witnesses, authorities happened upon someone who claimed to have seen Schultz enter a four-door car with faded brown paint. Whose distinctive feature was a noisy muffler. According to this witness, the driver was a dark-skinned man of either Hispanic or Samoan descent, aged 30 to 40, weighed more than 100 kilograms, and had thick, wavy hair. We have to go take a quick... Children, will be right back. We're talking about Unsolved Murders. I'm Joseph. We'll be right back to True and Scary.
Scary stories from around the world. Joseph, if host for this intriguing podcast about true and scary stories. Now you can subscribe with Joseph and get extra behind the scenes fun stuff, videos and so much more. Join the true and scary community today for $2 a month, and remember, don't be so scared.
True and Scary, this is Joseph. We are talking about unsolved murders.